Hi, hello, this is Jenny. So today we can see networks, how it works. Okay, so networks duty. Okay, so how it works and how it passes this information from one user to another user. Okay, so let us see one by one. First one is the internet. Okay, so here in the screen you can see I'm giving that explanation. Internet means we are going to communicate. Okay, so through system. For example, the human beings in communication via social media or some other applications. Where we using this application in internet. Okay, so internet means in social media how we can communicate by using of mail. Okay, and then chat rooms, they are providing a lot of applications to do chat, news groups, audio and video channels. Okay, these applications, how it passes your information from one user to another user. For example, I am in India, but my friend or my client is in Austria or America or London. Okay, so he is his own system. So how we are going to communicate? Okay, let us see one by one. And right now in this transmission, that means network transmission, we are using this digital communication. Okay, so how it works, let's see one by one, because in worldwide we are going to see this information right now. Okay, next, networks, how it works. In earlier days, what we will send is telegram messages. Okay, so if you are going to communicate with my neighbors or relatives or with my colleagues or with my CEO, everywhere or everywhere, they can be lived in any places. Okay, so how we can communicate with the people by using of this telegram. Okay, that means postal letter. We type or write something and then we post to them. Okay, this is was in earlier days, but nowadays we are doing all in the system, that is computer, by using of this internet. Okay, so here also, for example, some of the residency, we are living in this London, for example. So here they are conducting some science festival, world science festival. How it works? Okay, let us see, because that person couldn't know that IP address. Okay, I should give that IP address. You should enter in your browser, or if you are typing this IP address, you can see that website. Okay, for example, science website or science festival website. If you are typing this IP address on my browser, you can get that science festival website details, everything on your system. Okay, so next, for example, this place is in my residency. Okay, this house is my where I am living. Okay, so here I want to that information because I want to see that website from my home. Okay, here lots of homes, lots of residency are available. The network, how it works, let us see. Okay, so for example, the hub means the wiring box is in London. For example, this is Tesla lab or Tesla hub is in London. Okay, so here your hub is here in London, but I need that information. How we can get? By running or passing the information, data transformation, the network transfers this data. So here you can see this is your network. Okay, so this network cross one by one. Okay, and next, your server is in New York. Okay, so this is your server place. The server is in New York. Okay, so in this area you are going to get that information because the server stores all the information, data processing, emails, and everything is in stored on this software application. Hub is a wiring box, but server is a software application which is going to provide informations to you whatever you need in your system. Okay, so server is in New York, hub is in London. Okay, so how we are going to communicate and transfer the information from hub to server? Okay, let us see. And next, how we are transferring by roadway. The data is transfers now. And next, if the data transfers by roadway, land, ocean way, under cable we are putting, so that's the reason only I can get this information, that is pictures and text on my system. This is your Science Festival website. Okay, so before that I should type that IP address on my server, on my browser. Okay, the server should pass this application or information to your system. Okay, so the main thing is we need hub, center hub. The center hub is in London. For example, I say, so center hub is in London, your server is in New York, so the residence is in London, means all the people they should get this IP address, then only they can see this text and images. Okay, this form is full and full HTML basic form. Okay, later we will see one by one. And next, another example they given for this network. For example, this is a very big bus, more than 5,000 employees or 5,000 persons, passengers, they are moving. Okay, they want to see some other places. At that time, 5,000 or 5 lakh people they want to see that places. How is it possible? At that time, if 5 lakh people they want to see that particular place, means automatically what it will create, automatically the traffic will create, right? Yes. So we make to avoid this traffic, that means congestion we want to avoid, means we have to maintain separate server places. Okay, and then hub also, separate hub, and then separate server in that particular area. Okay, so 5 lakhs people, how we can split? We can split 10,000 or 50,000 or 5,000 people. We can move from this subway, we can move from this auto, we can move from this bus, or we can move from this taxi. Okay, they can go anywhere. Okay, separated or making some groups, they can go anywhere to see that places. Okay, and again they can come back and get into the bus within a sequential manner. Okay, so same like that, the network, the whole network we are going to separate. Okay, each and every places we are going to maintain a separate hub and server places, and then through this server and hub we are going to pass this information or data transformation from one place to another place to the residents people or users where they can stay. Okay, and next, this is for the another server. Okay, so here we are going to give this command, then only it will open. Okay, this is the network example. Okay, so here you can see flag Atlantic and tat 14. This is for the technical commands for this network transmission. Okay, and next, for example, here Los Angeles, here we are going to make some server, that means some data server or hub places. Okay, and Los Angeles, then how we can transfer by using of this under cable. Okay, this is the best example for fiber optic cable. Through this fiber optic cable the data transmits. Okay, you can see right now the data transmits through this under cable. Okay, so earlier days they could use plastic or rubber. Right now we are using metal. Okay, so outside layer plastic or rubber, and inside we are using copper. Okay, copper metal to conduct or to transmit our data. Okay, this is for the Atlantic Ocean under cable connection. Okay, so they maintain and they plan, they did everything. then only we can get all the informations within a second in your system, in your home, in your office, everything. Okay, everywhere you can do your work within a second. You can get all the information by using of this person's hard work and data transmission. Everything is included. Okay, so that the world full and full is controlled by this network. Okay, this full of network fiber optic cables. Okay, and next, if we are moving this information or data transmission in your internet, all the people they can see the applications website full and full image and text. Already I said, if you want to do some letter typing means you should use this mail applications. So the mail applications, how they developed by using of this protocol, SMTP protocol they used. It means simply mail transfer protocol. Okay, for example, you are sending short messages, SMS options. Okay, so you can use this protocol. If you are sending large data, huge information, how we can send? By using of this file transfer FTP protocol for longer messages, but quickly it will send to the places. Best example, in your mobile applications you are using some provider, in that SIM card you are sending some messages to your friend or your office. Okay, so what you will do, you are typing short message and then quickly you are sending to that recipient or sender. Okay, so you are the sender, the recipient gets your message. Okay, so how is it possible? By using of this SMTP, that is short message service protocol. SMS options they are providing right now, all the providers. Okay, so they are working by using of this network concepts. Okay, and another thing here, if you are going to communication lot of computers means or lot of users means, the first they have invented internet means ARPANET. Okay, that is US defense, they invented this network of networks. Okay, for example, confidentially they have to move the data from one source to another source. Okay, so defense means military, and then what air force department, they have to maintain all the information in the country. It's confidential, so that's the reason they have invented this ARPANET. Okay, so network concepts. Here they will send all the messages like packets. It means packet switching. Packets means all the information I can't send throughout. Okay, it's a very big long, and data file size automatically will increase. So that's the reason I splitted packets and packets. Okay, so packets and packets means easily I can send all the informations within a particular file size. For example, 16 KB or 26 MB or 1 TB or 1 GB, I can send like this. These are known as packets. Okay, packet switching. Like this only I can send all the information from source to destination in the network concepts. So these are the very important or very um, remembering point, keep in your mind. Okay, so I think we can learn something new about this internet or a network works. Okay, so thank you so much. Next